All right. What in the mentally ill is going on here today?
Right now, the Supreme Court is hearing arguments on a landmark case involving transgender rights. I want to go back to CNN's Lucy Kavanaugh, who is outside the Supreme Court. Lucy, what can you tell us?
Well, Jim, the mood is calm but energetic. I want to sort of walk through the crowd and give you a closer look at what we're seeing. People are braving the cold temperatures to have their voices heard. There are a lot of people on this side who are protesting.
So cold. What is it? 40 degrees? Ooh.
Gender affirming care, they describe it as child abuse. Obviously, a lot of people here who disagree with that point of view. And
it is child abuse.
I want to introduce you to one person who came here.
Yeah, we're not going to talk to the people who think it's child abuse. We're going to talk to this thing.
Melissa, was it?
Doctors help trans kids. Politicians help themselves. Yeah, because this person's not a plant.
Yes, I'm Lucy. Hi, Melissa. What?
Melissa's hairline. Look at Melissa's hairline. Look at the reporter's gloves. Like, yeah, like you're loving your day on the job, aren't you, today? Maybe you and Melissa can go get a drink later.
Brought you here. Why did you feel like it was important to brave the cold temperatures to have your voice heard here?
So, when I was growing up 40 years ago.
So, like, he's already got, like, his script ready to go. He's not nervous to be on TV. He's just going to... So, 40 years ago, when I was mentally ill...
I knew I was the trans girl. I did not get to transition until I was 48 years old.
Gee, I wonder why. How come you didn't do it at any other point? How come you did it after so long? Why did you do it when so many others did it at the same time? When the television was making it acceptable? It's almost like you got brainwashed into finally doing it.
Lost half my life not being true to myself. Trans healthcare for kids is a vital issue for the mental health of trans kids. And
this is just, I mean, I don't even know how to, I'm not going to be able to talk about that. I don't even know what to say because that just is one of the most asinine things I've ever heard. My brain cannot compute what this thing just said. Like, I don't know what to say. I have nothing because this is all a mental illness to me. And this is, ugh.
And quite honestly, trans healthcare for kids is a vital issue for the mental health of trans kids. And quite honestly,
that's not mental health that you're giving them. You're making it worse.
Being used as a political pawn, as a scapegoat, a punching bag, whenever anyone wants to make a political point on children, that's disgusting.
What? Dude, we don't give a fuck about you. All you have to do is leave the kids alone. The fact that all you care about is the children. This is the most disturbing thing to me that is going on in our reality. Because 20 years from now, 15, 20 years from now, there's going to be documentary videos with kids who have grown up in them, and they're going to be wondering why nobody tried to stop people from having them mutilated.
A punching bag, whenever anyone wants to make a political point on children, that's disgusting. It's quite disgusting. So I'm here to show the support, make sure that the kids these days in the new generation get the care they need so that they can live their lives and be happy and thrive.
What kind of a difference do you think it would make for a child to be able to access this kind of care?
So I do know children that go from being withdrawn and introverted to really coming into themselves, excelling at school, just generally getting onto a path in life where they can have success and happiness. Without that, I know I was a very sullen teenager. I was like very careful policing what I did. And
how are you happy? There's no way this person is going to be happier for the rest of their lives. Like half the world hates you, or they don't accept you. Like, you're at a thing right now where there's as many people there for you, there are as many people there against you. Like, oh, happy times.
How I acted, and when you're doing a lot of that, it really bites into the amount of joy you have in your life.
I'm going to get a strike for this wherever I post this. These people, all of them, they all have one thing in common: mental illness. They're mentally ill, and they make it worse and worse. They make it so worse that your mental illness leads you to getting your body parts mutilated.
So I always like to say trans lives are made of joy. We are joy all the way through.
No, No, you're not. It's ma'am. It's ma'am. Yeah, that's so joyful. No, gay people are happy and joyful, and we don't give a rat's ass about gay people because we have you freaks to worry about who are going after children. Even the gay people can't stand you people because you go after the children.
We are happier to be ourselves than anyone else you will find on this planet. Taking
No, you're mentally ill.
that away from children is criminal.
Oh, that's criminal. Are you fucking kidding me?
We're happier to be ourselves than anyone else you will find on this planet. Taking that away from children is criminal.
But mutilating them isn't. This reality is so fucking like This is one of the most absurd things I've seen on TV.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, you mentally ill weirdo.
Thank you so much. And Jim, this is just one of the many voices, many people who came here, who wanted to speak out, who wanted to have their voices heard, and not just keep hearing politicians.
Is this a man too?
Talking about them, Jim.
All right, Lucy Kavanaugh outside the Supreme Court during
Disgusting.
arguments for a landmark case involving transgender rights. An historic day indeed. Lucy Kavanaugh, thank you so much, and thank you very much for joining.